So we all have bad habits, and we these bad habits sometimes turns into addiction, like social media scrolling, which is a norm nowadays. If you don't see anyone with like 3 to 4 hours of social media usage, you might think that he's an insane person who will not indulge in these things. Like, you might think he have an old mind or he's an uncle, but and these things really destroy our lives. Like, you know that, I know that, everyone knows that, but scrolling through social media or gamer addiction, playing day and night, and all these these bad habits become addictions, which are harmful for our future self. They might give us pleasure right now at the moment, but if you think long term, things will just take these things are taking away our future. Like, actually, they are powers, like pleasure. They are things which are taking a lifespan away. Like, you might have heard in this movie, if you use this power again, your life will get lessened. And these things are doing the exact same thing. It's just that we don't see the impact so early on. So my name is Mudabbir, and I am trying to become an entrepreneur. I know you will say, and I'm still in high school, and because of these things I was having a lot of problem, and I needed to remove these things from my life so that I can try to become better and become the person that I want to be. I don't want to watch these things. I don't want to be indulged in these things. I want to build something great, build something for the future, build something for the next generation. That's why I came up with this small idea that I got from movies, basically Star Wars. So if you have seen Star Wars, I don't know what you have done. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. If you are still, even if you are doing social media scrolling, it's better to watch a movie 3 hour long. So the first 3 episodes in which Anakin was there, the pre trilogy, in which Anakin was firstly a very good guy. Like, he was not evil. He was on the good side, and he was caring of others and all of these things. Like, he was a real good Jedi. But in the third movie, because of some traumatic experience that he saw in his dreams, and he saw that his wife or girlfriend, I don't really remember, will die. Because of that, he turns to dark side. And when he turns to dark side, there was just a moment when Windu died, like the one with the purple lightsaber. And at that moment, because of Anakin, and at that moment he completely changed from a person who cares about people and Jedi and all these things. He completely turned into dark side, and he just killed himself. Like, he killed his past self. It doesn't matter what his past was. He just said, shit it, and I will go to dark side to do whatever I want. And we all know that after that he became a Darth Vader. And in Darth Vader, he just said that he's not Anakin anymore. Anakin is dead. So I was thinking, like, why can we use this in a reverse order? Like, instead of becoming from good to bad, we can become bad to good. Like, in some movies, you might have seen that there was this one person who was really, really dangerous and who will kill anyone in this thing, but because of some reasons he stopped doing that. Basically, in John Wick, like, he was a Hitler. No, he was not Hitler, but he was a hitman. He was a hitman, like a hitman who would go for hitmans. And he was called boogeyman, he would kill people and all of this thing, but something changed, and his wife came into actions and he just changed. He became a different person after after killing all of these people. But and then he said in the movie that that person is dead, the boogeyman is dead, but he came back because some reasons. I know that because his dog died and he wanted to take revenge. But think about it, they change personality even if it's for a short period. We can, and many people do that in real life, and they don't go back to their past roots or past self because they don't. I like their, and the thing was, the things that they did was really big, like massacring people. But we don't do that. Like, we are just scrolling social media, so we don't need to go through that traumatic experience. What we can do is just right now is that we're gonna split our identities into identities, which is our past self and our current self. Our current self will be the person who we think is the best person right now, like who we want to become. And if you want to know who you want to become, you want to get 5 people's, write down their names, and those 5 people should be the one you wants to be admired by. You know, we change to the person, we try to impress the person we want to be admired by, and that's how we became the one we are. Like, if you want to be admired by your parents, you would do the things that your parents like, right? So that's how you can find it. And where were we? We were on splitting our identity. I think past self is all the stuff that you did, but right now it doesn't matter because your past self is a different person and you are a different person. Like, you need to believe that in your heart. If you're not believing it, nothing will come, nothing will work. You need to believe that all the things that your past self did was really bad and they were really disgusting things. Like, you need to actually think in your mind, how can a person do this thing? But you are not blaming yourself, you are blaming your past self, and you are saying, but you are saying that you're giving an argument to yourself. Your past self did all these bad things. It was disgusting, filthy. He scrolled social media throughout the day. I would never do that because I am a different person now. And you will give just an argument of what you do right now is good. Like, you might be reading 1 page a day, so you can just give an argument because I'm a better person. My past self would never read 1 page a day, but I am reading that 1 page. It doesn't matter what argument you give, you need to give it a positive argument. Like, even if you do 10 push-ups, like 5 push-ups a day, it's good. Like, something is better than nothing. You just need to give it a positive argument with a negative affirmation with your past self. And arguments are better than affirmation. Like, instead of saying that I am a good person, you would say I am a good person because I helped that old lady when I was walking the street. Like, you give yourself argument and you reinforce that behavior. And these arguments and affirmations together will really work. Like, they will work better than only affirmations. If you were using only affirmation like I'm a good person, I know that those things work, but if you give yourself arguments, it feels more real. Like, it feels that you are a good person if you are giving it arguments. But if you are just saying I'm a good person, it doesn't really change anything. So that's what you need to be working, and that's how you can change your personality and become a better person. And this one thing is I have found out throughout my journey of last year. I'm still using this. I have some bad habits still, and I'm using this technique to get away from those things. I have gotten away from social media, playing games, watching anime, and wasting my time. Now I do a lot of productive stuff rather than doing all of these things wastage. I do the things that I read books, I write 1 page a day what I understand. I wrote this thing just right now. Right now, before recording this video, I wrote this thing down, all the context and why I think this works. So I know that I'm becoming a better person. I'm trying to improve my English. I'm sorry if my English is not that good. I'm not a native English speaker. And this is all what I want to say. So to become better, you need to split your identities. That's it. Hope you get better. And one last thing that I want to tell you, variability is what defines the outcome of your life. So if your variables are in the right place, you will have the right life. Bye. Peace.